Hey guys, I don't know what happened. My Zoom crashed, but was still working, but it left the screen, so I don't understand that. But anyway, here's an update on my spirit world shenanigans, and here we go. Okay, Sanctuary City. I got to thinking about it, and Sanctuary City sounds like Sanctuary City of New York or L.A. or Minnesota or sanctuary cities on Earth. And I'm like, oh shit, that ain't true. So just telling you now, the sanctuary cities for the Privy Council, where the Privy Council is not a sanctuary city like on Earth. Just a name. Anyway, clear that up. So I'm at I was, yes, as of yesterday evening at a Privy Council sanctuary city. A regent priest was there, regent priest, and I went, and it was really loud in my head, all the noises, people talking. So I had to cut the strings, the noise strings. They're like guitar strings. Imagine 10,000 guitar strings going to your brain, and they're all vibrating. Each one of them strings is a voice. So you got to cut them or pull them out, but cutting them is better because when you pull them out, it rips your soul skins and everything like that, and you don't want that. So what I do is I get a pair of scissors, make them, and just cut the strings, and the voices disappear. Not all of them, but 90%. So then I can sleep. That's what I do. Usually every other night. So as I was cutting the strings, I got this real big one. It was black. And I had no knowledge of this in my head. I just pulled it and it came down to like an upside down T bar. And I pulled it and I cut it. It was hard. It was harder, but I cut it and I pulled it out of me. And this it looked like a T bar came down in my soul and across here. So I'm like, what the hell is this? A regent priest showed up. He said that it is keep the loogies out. So the loogies can't be in you, won't manifest in you. And I'm like, cool. And he's I guess since he put it in, I haven't had any all week. I haven't had one loogie all week. So that freaked me out. And I haven't had no voices talking to my tube. I'll explain all this in the next video, I think. I did a graphics to show you and explain it to you, but not in this video. Anyway, loogies. Anyway, so it turns out the bar seems to be working. Whatever he did, it's on a cord and it goes through my crown chakra right down, makes a T bar. And the girls come in to talk to my tube, which is here somewhere. And all the loogies stay out. I'm loogie free. So that's good. I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. I don't know where it's going, but whatever. We'll see what happens. And I didn't know any of this in my head. So I got fed up with it. I said, I'm keeping the T bar, the loogie bar, and I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't want to be here anymore because it was just not right. It didn't feel right in this place. Not that it was bad or anything. I just felt neutral. I felt like I was neutral. So I got the hell out of there. I went home. Immediately I went to my room. I just traveled. I can't see anything, but I can feel my soul traveling. I went to my room. I got to my room. The voices in my head changed, and there's a whole choir of girls. And they go, Tina goes, they're having band practice in about an hour. And I go, they're having band practice? And she says, yeah, they're using music room for band practice. And I go, well, that's my music room, man. She goes, well, you weren't here, so they're having band practice. And I go, all right, whatever. I'll be awake anyway. And it's gonna be loud because it's stocked full my gear. And bass guitars, amplifiers, drums, all kinds of singing stuff. Anyway, I was talking to Tina about why I had to go away. Everything seems to be normal. Then I see some guy walk by outside, walking by carrying something. And I'm like, and he starts yelling at me. I just seen it. I just seen him for a split second. He starts yelling at me, you fucking asshole. All this shit. Just chirping at me, man. And I'm like, what the hell is that guy's problem? And Tina goes, that's the carpeting crew. We're changing the carpets in the whole building, the carpets, because they suck. And I'm like, well, how much is that going to cost me? $20,000. I'm like, fucking what? $20,000? $20,000 to change a carpet. She goes, yeah. She goes, that guy hates you for what you're doing to the priestess. And I'm like, I ain't doing nothing to the priestess. It's self-defense. And he goes, either way, he fucking hates you, and that's why we didn't want you here because he works on the crew and he don't like you. He never met you, but he don't like you. And I'm like, God damn. So I'm sitting in my room. The guy walks by, yells at me. Tina's telling me this. Spirit, my she's above she's above looking down in the region priest, looking down on me, and I'm mucking around in my bedroom. And all the girls, there's like a whole choir of girls running around the building. We love this place. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Rich. You're so lucky. And all the hundreds of like not hundreds, but like 20 girls. And I'm like, oh, good. Well, enjoy yourselves. You have a good time. And so that went on. And I go, what the hell else? I go, that's the only reason. She goes, yeah, that's why we had to take you away from the building so they could do the carpeting. But you came back early and screwed it all up. And she goes, you're sleeping with the region priest. So you're not sleeping at home because you'll start a fight with that guy that hates you. And just a matter of time before you fight him. And I go, I ain't gonna fight him unless he does something to me. I ain't gonna fight him. She goes, oh, we don't know that. And I'm like, oh yeah, you do. Anyway, so $20,000 of my money for a carpet I had no knowledge of. This is my soul. My soul does this. I'm like, dude, go with the hardwood floors. Fuck the carpet. I get no responses. Anyway, so I'm like, quit blowing my fucking money. I ain't got a lot. What I do, but it's different in the spirit world. Anyway, last week Tina said, she goes, do you know Rich? To me, my ego. She goes, you got a painting of Daniel Boone in your bedroom? And I go, nope, I never knew that. She goes, yeah, it's huge, huge painting of Daniel Boone above your bed in your bedroom. And I go, I do? She goes, yeah, when I first saw it, I nearly shit myself. And I go, well, why? She goes, because it's a painting, I guess, of Daniel Boone with a rifle, holding his rifle like this. That's it. It's just a portrait painting. And I guess it's huge, it's like big painting. She goes, I didn't know Jesus Christ brought it. I guess Jesus Christ found this painting somewhere of Daniel Boone in St. Lucian or wherever, bought it for me and gave it to me, put it in my bedroom. So there's that. I never seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what it looks like. So there's that. She goes, the other reason we took you to Sanctuary City and to see Metallica or whatever, that little trip you went on for a week, was because the priestess lives in your building. And I go, what? The priestess, the girl that does the loogies in my head, she lives there. And she goes, yeah. And she goes, the priestess got caught lying to JC. She was lying. And I go, what did she lie about? And she goes, everything the priestess told you, they have to go through it all again and find the truth, what the truth is. And she may be up on charges for doing that loogie shit. Christine, the other girl you're with, was stealing from you, putting the loogies in you, not maliciously. I love them both for who they are. That's why the loogies are in me. My new girlfriend hasn't put a loogie in me yet. She keeps her distance. So Christine is just really young. I don't know shit. I haven't seen shit, so I don't know. But I hear them in my fucking head when the loogies are in me, and they put loogies in me, and it screws me up. Connections, a big ass connection, and I want them out. And the region priests are taking them out, and Jesus Christ. So that's that. And so I don't know. I asked what priestess lied about. They don't even know, but they caught her in a lie of his priestess goes all the way back to Daniel Boone. Okay. So that's 200 years of shit I have with the priestess. 200. My throat is burning right here. She's trying to get in right now. Burning. Whenever the priestess is thinking of me, it burns. Happens all the time. It's happening right now. Just because I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her on this video. I'm aligning to her. When I align to her, my soul aligns to her. She aligns to me, and her soul goes and burns. It's just she's just pulling energy from that spot, and that spot is where I had 200 years of loogies going in. Not 200, but you know what I mean. A lifetime of loogies going in into my soul. All the loogies are removed. She's still hooking up to, and it's the flesh. My flesh burns. So it is the spirit. She's addicted to my flesh. That's why she's been in me. Plus, I love her. I guess my soul does. and I've proven it to myself. He does, and we made a deal. She's gonna be my spirit guide or check in on me when I'm on the earth. Well, she, I had loogies in her, she had loogies in me, and it's been like that my whole life. Fucked, fucked up every relationship I've been with, every female girlfriend I've had, fucked it up in ways I don't even know yet how she fucked it up, but it never worked out between me and any woman, and I wasn't the cause of it, and I don't understand any of it. Fuck, how can you? You can't even understand one thing, let alone spiritual fucking connections affecting, cause and affecting your girlfriend in reality. Fuck. Holy shit. Anyway, I don't even know where I was going. I got off on that girl track and it fucking went chaos. Anyway, the priestess was lying to me about lots of shit. I don't know what it was she was lying to me about. She's all about the ETs. She uses, I think she uses the ET connection and my interest in it, and because I am it, I am ET in a sense. My spirit is from ancient times. She was using that connection in herself, thinking me and her were soulmates from the ancient time. We are both from the same ET family. This is where it was going. She wants to know about it. And I go, well, why don't she just ask herself? It's better than ripping it out of my fucking head with loogies talking to me because half the shit is classified and I don't have access to it. So there, my soul, Christ doesn't even know. Okay, I have the ET connection. I have to keep it all secret from St. Lucian's people. On Earth here, well, not so much on Earth here, but in the spirit world. Shut up, bitch. Some hack out there coughing her fucking head off. Anyway, smoking pot. Go in your house and smoke it. Anyway, the ET connection between me and the priestess, the secrets. I'm not allowed to say anything about ETs in the spirit world because fucking Christianity will fucking blow up and I don't want to deal with it. So Jesus Christ said, shut up when you're down below in St. Lucian, when you're on the earth, they don't need to know. They don't need to know. And I'm like, true that, because all it does is create chaos. That's the fucking problem on the earth. It's the same as in the spirit world. They don't need to know. And what you get off of CNN and Fox TV and History TV is bullshit. Just to let you know. Mixed with a little truth to keep you stupid. Anyway, Priestess is using my ET connection because she's a priest, a regent priest, a female regent priest. That's why she's called the priestess. Anyway, I guess I was a priest before I was born. So somewhere between Daniel Boone and me being born again, I was a priest, regent priest. So it ain't until you get off the mountain that you get to learn about the truth of ETs, more or less. You're stuck in a religion box with Christ. You get off the mountain, all the ET shit comes at you, world truths, history of it, the convergence, the cosmic convergence. You get to see all the good stuff. But you have to get off the mountain. Until you get off the mountain, you're stuck with Jesus Christ on the earth. Anyway, well, over and over and over and over and over, past lives, doing all that shit. Anyway, the priestess was using the ET connection, trying to convert, trying to use me. And I don't know, I don't, just love. I love her. She loves me. She's using me for the ET connection to find out about herself. But how can I tell her about myself when I don't even know all of it about me? I mean, everything here is 10 times more. Everything I put on the internet is 10 times more of what's going on in this world, my experiences in this world and in that world. I'm learning. I'm learning. So fuck. But she was using me plus sex, drugs, rock and roll, all that energy, sex, food, alcohol, pot. She's sucking off me. Oh, fuck. You don't want this, man. But you're going to get it. You probably already have it. That's why you're watching videos like this. I can go on forever, but I can't. So I got my next video, or soon video, will be the tube. I learned a lot about the tube over the years, and I explain it all. And I got graphics I created to help explain it the way it is to me. And I got some knowledge from the regent priest that I never knew existed. Well, there you go. So, but anyway, the priestess was lying about everything. So they separated her and me, and they're reviewing everything again. That's why they took my seeds away again. They took them away. Fuck. To review because of the priestess lying. Oh, yeah. You remember the guy shot in Daniel Boone's lifetime? The main guy, the colonel, the major colonel, whatever he was, on a horse. He come riding up, and I pulled out my gun and I fucking shot him right in the fucking head. He deserved to die. Then I pulled a bow and arrow out and I shot Blackbeard. Blackbeard. Then I shot another guy with a bow and arrow in the head. He died, or he got wounded. He lived and then died. But Blackbeard is called contusion. Contusion and the priestess, as soon as I left St. Lucian, being born on this earth, she started fucking confusion, contusion. He's called contusion. He looks like the guy of a Popeye, the guy with the black beard on Popeye. Anyway, his name is Contusion Brutus. Yeah, Popeye Brutus. That's what it is. And anyway, he's got this huge black beard, fucking mean as hell. Anyway, I killed him as Daniel Boone. I had the vision of it, but I didn't know the orientation of the soul aspect until I had the vision. Uh, they told me that's contusion. He's in St. Lucian too. He's not as bad as the Colonel. The Colonel's fucking in hell. I don't even think he's a part of. I don't even think he has a soul left. He was a bad fucking guy. This guy I killed, that's Daniel Boone. He was fucking contusion. Daniel Boone was not fucking. The priestess was dating or fucking contusion. Turns out they didn't tell me this. Why I had to leave my estate to go on this trip with Jesus Christ because they're carpeting and everything and the band practice and contusion and the priestess lied. So there's a whole clusterfuck of shit going on in this place I live in the spirit world. So they took me out, put the bar in my head to keep the loogies out. Then Tina goes on to tell me contusion was screwing the priestess. Contusion said he's going to kill you because the priestess is mad at me for what I did to her. And I go, well, self preservation, keep my fucking self alive. Because she put loogies in my head and all that shit. And I shot her in the face, and that's that. And you don't die. When you shoot people in the spirit world, you don't die. You fuck up their skins, and it hurts. They go away for 2 days, you get some sleep, and they come back and do it again, and you shoot them again. That's the way it works. But I'm not supposed to be shooting, especially in St. Lucian. Holy fuck. You don't believe this shit, guys. I'm telling you now. Get ready. It's coming. Anyway, he got kicked out of St. Lucian for fighting, sort of like me. He don't like me because I killed him as Daniel Boone. When I was Daniel Boone on the earth, I shot the fucker in the head with a bow and arrow. He died because he's a scumbag, rapist, fucking pig, dog, piece of shit that shouldn't have been alive anyway. I mean, that's the way it was. It should be that way today, but it ain't. And that's why you got so many fucking crazy people on the street. Because that's 90% of the crazy people on the street back in the 1700s will be dead. I shot 38 of the fuckers, or 38 in the war and everything else. But the scum on the earth go and rape your fucking daughters and they don't know nothing, that's a death sentence. And they learn that. They learn the way of rape, pillaging, murder, your kids, and it just spirals out of control, and that's all they know how to do. Sort of like a thief times 10, from stealing fucking candy in a candy store to raping your daughter and killing her and pillage like the Vikings did. It's all bad. That's what they did. Daniel Boone got wind of it and put an end to them. The ones he could, the ones he could, and the ones that were reported to him. Basically, I was an assassin, not a full scale assassin, but I took care of the shit that had to be taken care of that no one else could. And I kept it all secret. It's like the militia guys, they came to me and said, this, that, and the other thing. Colonel did this, Colonel did that, Colonel's raping, he raped fucking this, he killed her, and then he set the place on fire and blamed it on the the fucking redcoats or whatever. I don't know. That's the type of shit he did. I got wind of it. I fucking shot him because he was a fucking colonel way up there in the top. You couldn't even look at him. You looked at him the wrong way, and you were fucking hanging from a tree. And he was putting the people in the line of fire. He was sending the militia out to do all the dirty work. Well, he kept his fucking blue coat guys nice and safe there eating their fucking porridge in the fucking wherever they were, maxing, relaxing. They sent out all the goddamn Kentucky guys to fucking kill, to go fight. That was wrong, as far as I'm concerned. Then I got wind of him doing what he was doing to the women, all the men that died in the militia. They all had farms. They all had farms and wives and daughters. Well, when fucking Joe died from the militia in the war, this prick will make a midnight rendezvous to their house, to their cabin, and blame it on the fucking opposite team or whatever. Word came back to me, and I couldn't let that shit go. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't. I had to do something. And he's done this plenty of times. By the time it got to me, so there was no talking. There was nothing. He needed to die. So I shot him in the head. I didn't tell him. I didn't confront him. I heard you were doing this. No. You know what I did? I heard he was going to go to what's her name's house? Some person's house. The widow of a guy of the militia that died. And I went and talked to her. I said, look, I'm going to be sitting outside your cabin in the woods all night long. I heard this fucking guy, the colonel, super colonel. I was a colonel, but this guy was above me. Anyway, he's going to come and rape your ass tonight and probably kill you. But I can't do nothing. I need proof of it. So I'm going to when he comes in, as soon as he does something to you, you don't like, you scream for help. And that's what I did. I sat out in the woods watching her house. Him and other guys came to her house in the middle of the night and they were going to rape her and loot her and kill her. She screamed. I kicked open the door and fucking killed him. That's that. That wasn't the colonel, super colonel, whatever, major colonel, the guy that above me. That was a different case. But that's what I did. I fucking did it. Anyway, that's why contusion in St. Lucian, the screwing the priestess my whole life. I guess I was with priestess when I was dead. Then I was born on the earth, asked her to help me out if I got into trouble, but she was screwing contusion. I don't care. It's just the way it is. But he has it out for me because I fucking shot him in the head. What the fuck is she thinking? What the fuck is she thinking? Well, I'm gonna fuck contusion, Richard's arch enemy. What is that? What is that? How does that work? What's in your fucking head? What's wrong with you? What's Meanwhile, I got 200 years of fucking loogies in me from her and me being together. I'm separating. I'm going through fucking hell on the earth in a physical, and I know all this shit. Well, most of it, major points, and It's a tangled web. Christ is trying to straighten it all out. Man. And all I got out of it was a stroke. So I'm dealing with it pretty good. Dealing with it pretty good. Holy fuck. But this has got to be talked about because you watch, you watch all this. You know the most haunted and the shows where ghost investigators go and investigate people's houses, and the person in the house is seems to be connected to the ghost. Well, yeah, but it ain't what you think. There's a lot more to it. The ghost hunters walk in. She's connected to a demon. She needs an exorcist. Well, my demon was the fucking priestess with Christ. Half the shit you hear from EVPs and stuff is your own fucking soul. Your own soul is creating the EVPs. Not all the time, but a good case of it. Because my soul talks. I recorded it. I've in this video I'm making right now. Listen, listen. My soul EVPs all the time. I'm not saying because I need a microphone, but I recorded my own soul making EVPs. But when you put that on you talk to people in Ghostbusters and shit that do this with people, it's a demon. Well, how the fuck do you know it's a demon? You gotta know. You just don't go and say it's a demon. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, so contusion, Christ kicked him out of Saint Illusion, kicked him out of Saint Illusion, and he's in the astral illusion. Because there's Saint illusion, and then there's the astral illusion. They're all called the illusion, but that's what it is. Anyway, he's not allowed in the town because he wants to kill me, and he's probably done other shit to other people, hence the name contusion. So they kicked him out, and he's got to spend time in the illusion. No man's land. The astral is no man's land. So when you're floating, anything goes. They can kill you, you can kill them, and it's a big fight or not. More or less, it rides on natural law, but it gets brutal. The lower you go, the brutaler it gets in the astral. So when you're condemned to the astral illusion by Christ, the lower astral illusion by Christ, isn't that good. The shit that goes on is really bad. Oh, fuck. And it's just fucking chaos, like Doom. But Doom City, it ain't Doom in the lower illusion. Imagine being in the, okay, there's a difference between Doom City, where all the racists go. If you're a racist and you hate people and you hate and you spend your life, well, you're going to Doom City. Why is it a city? Why is it called Doom City? Because it's a controlled chaos. You need to learn. You're a Christian, you need to learn. So you go to Doom City. If Christ, what's that word I'm looking for? If you cannot be saved, you go to that Doom. Let's say Doom Astral illusion. It's not a city anymore. It's the illusion. You're condemned to the illusion, the doom illusion, way down below, where it's a fucking fist fight, no peace, and you're there condemned. I don't know what happens after that, but I know George Bush is there. I know George Bush is there because Grace told me. So there you go. They took not George Bush Senior, the fucking people. Anyway, they took his innocence out, took George Bush, and condemned him to the illusion for all time. So he has to live in the illusion, the astral illusion, for all time. And I asked Grace, what the fuck does all time mean? Because there's different. There is no all time for us here on the earth in the meat world, but there, I guess, all time in the spirit world. He goes, until the human race is extinct, then whatever. But as long as the human race, imagine that bad shit you got to do to be condemned to the illusion for all time. Holy fuck. Fucking politicians, eh? The scourge of the earth. And we built it from the Anunnaki because the Anunnaki taught us. Way back when they gave us religion, all of them, all the different cultures on the earth, they created. They gave each culture a religion based on natural law with a twist. So you could never live natural law. You're wrapped up in religion, a belief system. Instead of natural law, the right thing to do, they twisted it with religion. And they gave each culture religion, and there you go. And then politics. Holy shit. Worst. And we can achieve technologically wise, we can achieve everything in natural law as a human race, all cultures, more or less. We could achieved, we could have achieved the same standards of living if we lived by natural law. We don't know, but I think the ETs, they're fucking floating around in advanced craft. They live by natural law. Granted, their culture was shaped different. They probably didn't have racism. They probably only had one race. So all the infighting amongst the races, it goes on and on and on and on and on. That's all a factor in this human race. The infighting, the bullshit we got to deal with. Even in natural law, there's going to be infighting. Look at the Native Americans. Look at all the fucking people before. Look at Rome. Even before Rome, we were all fighting each other in tribal clans. We were all fighting. So it doesn't fucking matter. But eventually, we all got to get together and go, hey, we don't even know how they lied to us. The elite know, the globalists know. They know all this shit. Oh, yeah, they do. but you're not allowed to. Even Jesus Christ tells they don't need to know. All they need to know is their religion. Holy fuck, I could go on all day about that, but I can't. So, this is a little update of what I went off on different topics, but Greece's contusion, that happened. So that's why they don't want me in this area. Because contusion has got a fucking hatchet for me. Well, I'm like, if I had my 16 C's, I could fucking shoot them and be done with it. But you took my self defense away. You took all of it away. Fuck. Fucking. I don't understand it. Why would they do that? Take me out of the fight? The fight's going to continue. I don't know why the fuck they say they need the secrets from my seeds. The secrets from my seeds. Now it's either fuck it. Secrets of seeds. That's a whole 10-hour video for a guy. I ain't doing it. Anyway, guys, gonna let you go and make this next video, I guess. Later, guys.